Good morning, team, and a very warm welcome to the Triotech Software Training Program. Uh, Myself, Abhishek Kumar, I'm the official trainer for this training batch. And let me first introduce to you to the overall concept. What uh, are we here for, and what we are going to cover as a part of this training program. So this is a training program which is designed for Oracle Fusion Financials Cloud, and the training program is conducted by the Triotech Software Training Program. So we as an institute, we are involved in the Oracle Fusion Financials training since last many years, and this is what we are doing uh, since many years, and multiple batches we have covered so far, wherein we have provided training to our students in terms of Oracle Fusion Financials. And along with that, we also provide training in the various subject areas related to this application. Now, here on the top of the page, if you can see, the official WhatsApp contact number of the Triotech Institute is mentioned. So this is the number that you can use for dropping your any queries or for any kind of communication that you want to do with our admin team in terms of this training program, right? So that can be done from here. And let me first explain you here what is the overall objective of designing this training program. So the key objective of this training program theme is how to land upon a high paying job as a beginner without coding knowledge or without non-IT background. So this is very clear. I would like to highlight this in the beginning of this training program, that even if you don't have any coding knowledge or you are not from an IT background, still this training program is going to be helpful for you in order to secure a job in this IT domain. Now, having said that, let me first introduce to the oral participant or oral students now who are joining this training program. So we have a mixed match of population team where we have some students who are recently completed their graduations and post graduations, and now they are ready to enter the IT field or IT domain in terms of securing a job in the IT companies, right? Along with that, we also have some of the students who are already working in various organizations, who already do have experience, who already have some understanding about this application, but now they want to enhance their subject matter knowledge. They want to upskill themselves by learning in depth of what is the overall product is all about, how to use this product, and how this product is going to work in the actual business environment, right? So again, I'll repeat the same thing here, how to land upon a high paying job as a beginner without coding knowledge, without an IT background. This is the core objective of this training program, and based on that, the overall training program has been designed. Now, specifically highlighted here, no codings required. That means we are not going to use any codings during the training program, and still we are going to cover in-depth detail of how to use Oracle Fusion Cloud application. Now, having said that, let me give you a brief introduction about myself. My name is Abhishek Kumar. I'm Oracle Certified Implementation Consultant. I'm working with Oracle applications since last 12 years in terms of Oracle consulting. And during this tenure, I have worked in multiple legislations, including US, UK, European countries, and Middle East, Singapore, Australia, etc. And during this tenure, I have worked in 10 plus end-to-end implementation and support projects, right? So going forward, if you are as a fresher not having that understanding what is this implementation and support project concept, will cover each and everything in detail, so that at the end of this session you do have complete understanding what all the application is all about, what exactly we are going to do with this application, what is exactly going to be your role in terms of Oracle consulting. Now, apart from this, I've also delivered 13 plus corporate training programs, which is basically designed for the companies who are actually using Oracle and with an objective to upskill the employees, upskill the Oracle users of the particular companies. So that is something we are having an expertise in. And along with that, 20 plus training batches I have already completed in terms of Oracle Fusion Financial. Now, in terms of work experience, I have worked with various organizations, including the Big Four and several other mid-sized organizations. So I've worked with Deloitte, Oracle, I have experience with EY, PwC, and multiple other mid-sized companies. And I'm also an Oracle certified consultant, so which means that it's a certifications exam which is being conducted by Oracle University in terms of Oracle Fusion Financials. So I have also cleared those certifications. I do have those certifications in terms of my professional expertise. Now, let me move to the next part of this session. So some quick uh, do's and don'ts that I would like to suggest as a part of this session. So first is we already have a fixed set of agenda to be covered as a part of this meeting, and we'll be covering that during the tenure of this meeting. And the meeting is being recorded from our end, and recordings will be shared with all the students after the completion of the session on the basis of enrollments. And during the session, you are requested to keep yourself on mute so that we can effectively cover our agenda of today's meeting. However, if you have any question and during the meeting, so we do have question and answer dedicated round for question and answer at the end of meeting, where myself along with the admin team will be assisting you in terms of your queries. So the queries can be across the product, it can be across the training program, or any career related queries also will be addressing those. And now, in case you have any queries in between, please feel free to use the chat section of Zoom link where you can mention your queries so that me along with my team can resolve the same during the meeting and at the end of the meeting in the dedicated question and answer round, right? Now, with this team, let me move to the agenda of today's meeting. Let me give you a brief introduction what exactly we are going to cover here in today's meeting and what are the key understanding that we should be having as a part of this training program so that it is going to help you out in taking a decision about this training program. So at the end of the meeting, this is what we want to achieve so that you can take a clear decision that you want to become a part of this training program and how this training program is going to help you in doing an entry in the domain of Oracle Fusion Financials, right? So first of all, we'll start with something called introduction of the ERP. So as I mentioned, team, we have a mixed match of population. So we still do have students who are very new to the concept of ERP. They don't have understanding, or they do have some partial understanding on the concept of ERP. So this is where we'll be discussing the initial concept of ERP in detail. What is an ERP? How and where the need of Oracle Fusion evolved, and that is going to help you to understand the overall domain, right? Now, next part is we'll understand the ERP architecture, how the ERP architecture works, what are the components of the ERP architecture. That is something we'll be covering here, followed by Oracle Fusion applications evolution, right? So this is where we'll be having a brief discussion on the overall evolution of this application, who has built this application, when it was built, what are the key things that were considered while developing this application. So that is going to give you some historical details about this application and its evolution. Then we'll understand what is Fusion application, and this is the reason why we are here to talk about Fusion application. So what is Fusion application? What is Oracle involvement here? And what kind of application it is in terms of the financials aspect. Then we'll learn about Fusion Financial. So the key objective or the key concept that we are or subject area that we are going to discuss as a part of this training program is Fusion Financials. So we'll be looking into the financial work area, business processes, and various configurations related aspects, functionality related aspects as a part of Oracle Fusion Financials training. Now, After that, we'll also be having a discussion on some of the core features of Oracle Fusion Financial. So this is going to help you to understand why this application or what makes this application a cutting edge application available in the market in terms of the ERP domain. So we'll understand some core features. We'll understand the market position of Oracle Fusion Financial, where what is the current market position, where the application is standing in terms of in terms of its competitors and all, right? Then we'll talk about what types of industries that are involved in this product. So industry involved in terms of who has developed this product, who are the actual users of this software application and all. Those things we'll be covering here. So it is going to give you a detailed understanding that who has created the application, developed the application, who are the users, where our role as a consultant or our role as a Oracle expert fits in within the hierarchy. Then we'll talk about the companies who are using Oracle Fusion. That is something I've covered here. And we'll also be having a discussion on the key features and benefits of the Oracle Fusion. So something very important, that apart from learning Oracle, also we should be having that understanding that what are the key features and what kind of benefits that you can expect out of the application or out of this training program. And finally, we'll be talking about the scope of this training program, as it's a very big application. The scope is very wide. So what exactly we are going to cover as a part of this training program is something we'll be covering in this agenda for today's meeting. So hope team are okay with the agenda that we are going to cover today. Now let me parallelly just give you an FYI here. So our admin team is also joined this meeting and they're active on the Zoom chat session where you can post your queries, and also the Google form for the enrollment of this training programs are being shared. The links have been shared in the Zoom chat. Please take some time to use the link and get the enrollment done. Right. Now let's start with the agenda for today uh, in detail. And before that, these are some of the additional things that we are going to cover as a part of the scope, right? Like what modules are covered, what work profile, and why to choose Triotech, right? Along with the question and answer round. So let's begin with the agenda for today, team. So we'll start with the first point here, which is ERP. What is the concept of ERP? So as the naming convention states, ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning. So what exactly ERP is? So let me give you some details in a layman's language. It's a software application, right? It's a business process software application that manages the overall company's business processes, right? So each and every company has various business processes, ongoing business processes. The process can be related to financials, it can be related to overall supply chain planning, manufacturing, commercial operations, reporting, human resources related activities, right? Various business processes are involved, and an application which is capable of handling and managing all those operations is something which is called an ERP application or enterprise resource planning application, right? So if you focus here on the right hand side, there is a pictorial representation of the same. Let's say there is a company who's involved in multiple business processes that includes its inventory management, its production related, its service oriented related processes, human resource, employee related processes, purchasing of raw materials as semi-finished goods, or depending upon the nature of the business, various other purchasing or procurements are being done. Then financial related aspect, the accounting related aspect, taxation related aspect, reporting, various statutory or internal reporting related aspects are something which are involved in the execution of a given business, right? And individually, if you look into these processes, these are very complicated, wide variety of processes that are involved. And because of these reasons, there was a requirement that there should be an application which is capable of handling all these operations under a single application. And that led to the concept of enterprise resource planning, right? ERP concept. Now, here just a representation of the various market players as of now which are available in the market, which are working in the market in the field of enterprise resource planning domain. So we have various examples here, including Oracle. Then some of the competing companies are, we have SAP, Iris, we have Sage, we have various other players, small size, medium size, large size players are there who have their own ERP applications which are available in the market and which are operating as of today. Right. Now, let me give you some details on the overall architecture that within ERP, how the overall architecture works, where we are there or where Oracle sits in this overall architecture. So first is, we'll talk again about the ERP. So it's a business process management software that manages, right, and integrates company human resources, financial, supply chain, operating, manufacturing, reporting activity in a seamless manner to enhance the productivity and ensure compliance again across all financial process. Right. So something very important I have discussed or I mentioned here is an application program that not only manages but it is capable of integrating various business processes, and also it is going to help you in reporting various activities in a seamless manner and with an overall objective of enhancing the productivity and ensuring a compliance across the various financial process. So not only the reporting part but also compliance, applicable compliance, statutory compliance is something that is made sure with the help of this software application. Now, where this is about the ERP part, then where exactly Oracle is falling in line here. So Oracle is a leading organization that is involved in the development and deployment of the ERP solution. So Oracle Corporation is a United States-based tech corporation. It's a giant corporation who are involved in the development and deployment of the ERP solution. So not only US, any part of the world, any country, Oracle do has its presence uh, in terms of the ERP solution it has developed, right? Then within Oracle, the specific product that we are talking about, the specific application team that we are talking about is Oracle Fusion. Fusion is the name of the application. It's a cloud-based software application which is developed by Oracle Corporation. So this product is or the software application is developed by Oracle Corporation. It's a leading cloud ERP product which is available as of today in the globe market globally, right? So not only I'm talking about in India or in US, globally this is one of the leading ERP product, and that is also cloud-based product which is available as of today in the market. And within this, what we are going to cover is Oracle Fusion Financials, right? So as I mentioned that ERP do have various business process. It covers various business process like supply chain management. It covers manufacturing. It covers human resources management along with the financials. So the subject area that we are going to cover as a part of this training program is Oracle Fusion Financials, right? So what exactly that means? We are going to cover all business related process which are taken, which will be taking care right from the recording of the business processes up to reporting, along with the configuration of the key financial solutions in the applications. Which means we'll be configuring an application right from the beginning, and also will be using the application for recording various business related scenarios in this training program. And last and not the least, as a part of the architecture, what exactly we are going to do is we are going to follow an approach which is going to be a business implementation approach, which means that the same approach that is used in day-to-day businesses while implementing this application in a real-time business scenario. So that is something we will be doing here. We will be configuring an application right from the scratch, and we will be making this available for the end users who are actually going to use the Oracle applications. So right from the initial configuration up to the end use of the application, we will be doing as a part of this training program team, right? Then let me move to the next part of this presentation, where we'll talk a little bit about the evolution of Oracle Fusion Financial application. So a bit history about the evolution of this application. The application was launched in the year September 2010. Means the application was developed, it was launched in 2010, and it was released to the open world, means to various businesses. It was released in the year 2011. And as a part of the evolution of this application, it's a combination of features and functionality of the best ERP platform available at the time, like Oracle, eBusiness Suite, JD Edwards, PeopleSoft, and Siebel. So basically, what happened is when this application was developed, before this application, the ERP concept was not there. There were standalone individual software applications which were available in the market who were having expertise in specific areas. So let's say, for example, there was specific application who was having an expertise in handling the supply chain related business processes, specific application for financial business processes. Then we had specific application for uh, human capital management related solutions and all. So what was done? All the application was brought together. A new application was developed with the name of Oracle Fusion, and that consisted of all the best platforms which were available in the market. And the new application which was developed at that point of time, which is Oracle Fusion, was the true ERP application, which was capable of handling all the business processes under a single umbrella or under a single business application, right? Now, the application Oracle Fusion that we are talking is it works on a cloud platform. So cloud platform again, hope everyone is aware of, but let me give you some details. Cloud platform means those application which is accessible directly over the internet. So there is no separate installation that you need to do. Just what you need is a URL, dedicated URL, an ID and password, which is credentials to access and use the application. So this application is of similar nature, which is a cloud-based. So nothing in terms of the predefined installation in your system is required to be done. Just you need the URL, valid URL, and credentials to work on this application. Now, again, a representation on the various applications which were available at the given point of time when this application was developed. So just like as I mentioned, the various applications like PeopleSoft, who were giants in the HRMS human resources management solution. Then JD was not one of the application who are giants in procurement and financial solutions, Siebel in CRM solution, Hyperion reporting, e-business suite, which were there in financial. So all these applications were brought together, clubbed together, and a single application called Oracle Fusion Financial Fusion was created in order to bring all these business related processes under one application. Now, let me give you an introduction of the Oracle Fusion Financial, because now we understand there is something called Oracle. The Oracle Corporation who has developed this product. Fusion is the name of the product. Then what exactly we have in terms of financial? So again, financial is a cloud-based integrated financial management suite. Is a part of Oracle Fusion, which is again cloud-based, and where all the financial processes are integrated into one application, and it supports global accounting, compliance, and real-time financial insights of a given business, right? So something very important here is the application is capable of generation of the accounting or maintaining the accounting part, compliance in terms of various statutory requirements, as well as it is capable of giving you the real-time financial insights of a business, right? So that is what it makes an application a true ERP application. Now, this application was built on Oracle Cloud Platform. We already know that, with automation and AI-driven analytics. So this is something which is a recent add-on in terms of the latest available technology. So now it is no more not only an ERP-driven application. This has application has been made compliant with the latest enhancement in terms of artificial intelligence, machine learning mechanisms. So those concepts are also embedded in the application so that more effective use of the application can be done at the business level, right? So that is also something important to be considered here. Now, the reason why to learn Oracle Fusion Financial, right? So as we are here to learn about Oracle Fusion financials. But what are some of the key reasons for doing that? So first is high global demand of Oracle Cloud ERP professionals, right? So there is a very high demand as the product is one of the cutting edge product available in the global market. This is one of the product which is highly in demand globally. And as this product is highly in demand, that equally generates the opportunity for the ERP cloud professionals, means those professionals who understands the application, who know how to configure the application, how to use the application. So high demand for them in the global market, right? So again and again I'm saying the same thing, which is global market, not the domestic market, which means not only in one country, globally the product is highly in demand. Then second thing here is it is suitable for finance, accounting, and ERP consultants and technical analysts. Means as a majority of us are having a commerce background, or some of you might not be having a commerce background but do have some technical background. So highly suitable environment, highly suitable application for the learning of the financial consultants to become a financial consultant, where you can become a finance, accounting consultant, ERP consultant, or technical analyst with the help of Oracle Fusion Financials by learning Oracle Fusion Financials. Number three, why to learn Oracle Fusion Financial is automation, reduction of manual tasks. So as I mentioned before, now the product has embedded with the AI and machine learning features. So there are many business processes which has been automated now. So how to use those business processes, or how to automate those processes, that is something where we can learn the same in or as a part of Oracle Fusion Financial. And this is not only restricted with finance, even other subject area also have the same things available. Now, in terms of career path, right? Strong career paths are being offered in terms of various opportunities like financial consultants, cloud ERP analyst, implementation specialists, and end users, right? So these are some of the very key important uh, aspects, career paths that can be achieved by learning Oracle Fusion Financial. So that is something which makes this product a popular product uh, for various students who are ready, or who have already started their career path in Oracle, or in ERP domain, right? So that is where it is important to learn Oracle Fusion Financials, because it is going to offer you a strong career path in terms of IT industry. Now, team, with that, let me take you in to some of the core features of Oracle Fusion Financials. So when we are going to learn Fusion Financials, what are some of the core aspects that we can cover here, or that is part of the overall suite? So one is the centralized accounting hub, right? So one of the very important concept in terms of financial is accounting, right? So this product has been designed to automate the accounting of various business process, right? Accounting is a very important aspect of any given business scenario, where any of the business transaction which can be represented in terms of numbers and amounts should be accounted to maintain the books of accounts of a given organization. And this is where Oracle has developed a centralized accounting hub which is capable of doing the accounting of all related business financial processes, right? All financial process are subject to accounting, and that is something which Oracle Fusion Financials makes sure of. Second thing here as a part of core feature is real-time reporting and dashboard. So again, an important aspect. So not only the accounting perspective, but there is something which is required time to time in terms of the given business environment is reporting. Means as and when I required, is the application is capable of giving me the real-time reporting? Yes, the answer is yes, and this is what one of the core feature of Oracle Fusion Financial dashboard. Do we have dashboard in form of dashboard the information readily available which can give me the real-time insight of the given business scenario? Answer is yes. That is what the product has been developed for. Then we have something called automated invoice processing. So this is something which works in line with the AI and machine learning mechanism, where the invoice processing can be done in an automated way. This is only one of the solutions that I have mentioned here. We have multiple other business process that are in line with the AI and machine learning mechanism. Number four, advanced analytics. So not only the real-time reporting, apart from this, do we have a capability where we can create our own report, custom business report creations can be done? So answer is yes. Various tools are available embedded in the application, which are capable of generating custom reports, which are region specific, which are business specific, which are industry specific. So that is also something which is doable as a part of this Oracle Fusion application. Now, next part here is strong internal controls and audit capabilities. So one of the very important factor which has been considered in the development of this product here team is strong internal controls, that whenever required, internal controls in terms of usage of the application has been made sure, and also the audit capabilities are available in the application, so that whatever business transactions which are done can be audited as and when required, and a clear transparency is maintained in terms of maintaining various business transactions. So those capabilities are also embedded as a part of this Oracle Fusion Financials suite. Then one of the very important aspect here is integration with procurement projects, SCM and HCMs, right? So integration is an important aspect here. So as mentioned, this is an ERP product. So within the ERP product, each subject area like financials, human capital, supply chain management, they work independently as well as they are seamlessly integrated with the other subject areas wherever there is any dependency on the business process. For example, the procurements are linked with finance, the projects are linked with finance, the supply chain modules are linked with finance, even human capitals are linked with finance in terms of any dependency for recording the transaction or reporting the transaction. And these integration has been already been done as a part of the application. It works in a seamless manner so that as a business, we can view the overall business insights, how the business is performing overall, and also individual subject area wise, how the overall performance is. So that is also something which is being taken care as a part of the core features of Oracle Fusion. Now, Tim, with this, let me take you to some more details, which is what is the current market position of Oracle Fusion Financials. So here, first, this product is a part of Oracle Fusion's cloud ERP suite. So specifically, we are talking about Fusion Financial. It's a part of the ERP suite where all the related process has been seamlessly integrated in one single software application. And what it makes sure to enhance the productivity along with ensuring the global compliance across various financial processes. Now try to imagine where if you go to different region, each region have their different global compliances, right? Various financial process maintenance related compliance needs to be taken care, and all this has been embedded as a part of this product, which means that whichever region you are using the product is at par with the various financial compliance processes of that particular region, of that particular industry, right? So that is something which has been already been taken care as a part of this product. Then highly in demand across various industries. So various organizations are increasingly seeking integrated solution to streamline their financial operations. So that is something where I've already mentioned that various business processes are involved. Previously, how it used to work is for each individual subject area, business used to maintain a separate application. So the cost was high, and secondly, the applications were not capable of interacting with each other. So any kind of interaction which was required at that point of time, manually those things used to be handled. There was no integration within those applications, and that is where this application was developed, where all the related business processes are seamlessly integrated, and that is what makes this product highly in demand across the various industries, right? So it's not only designed for a specific industry team, but it is designed considering the needs and requirements of various industry. Let's say it's a service oriented industry, it's a manufacturing industry, so all those requirements has been taken care of in the development of this product. Now next is flexibility and scalability, right? So here, something important is each and every business operates in a different business size, and the needs and requirement of the business is also different. So there cannot be a case where a single application is going to fit within the needs and requirement of the given business size, right? So mid-size business may have their own requirement, large-size business may have their own requirement, small size may have their own requirement, right? So there, the important consideration is flexibility and scalability. The product is flexible enough to meet the business requirement of various businesses, as well as this is a scalable product, which means with with the increasing requirements of the business, the product can be upscaled, where to make sure that all the business requirements are met within the single application. So let's say there is a business which is a small size business, and recently the growth and expansion has happened, which requires the application to be scaled up to record all the transactions or to maintain all the business related processes or related to the upscale business or upscale with the growth and size of the business. So that is where it has been made sure that the product is scalable enough. So time to time scalability is also one of the important feature of this product. Then the next is robust reporting capabilities, right? So here the requirement is we don't need a product which is only capable of recording the various business process or maintaining the various business process, but also a product which is capable of giving the key insights about the various business related activities that is happening across the organization. So that is something which is which is made available with the help of robust reporting capabilities of the product, right? So how it has been achieved, there are various inbuilt tools, reporting tools, which are available with this product, which is capable of giving you various reports as and when on a requirement basis, right? So that is where uh, this feature is also involved. Now, last and not the least is adoption by mid and large size enterprise. Previously, the ERP applications which were developed was only focused on the large size enterprise because of the applicable cost and benefit, right? But now this is no more the case. Even the application as the application is flexible and scalable enough, so now the application is not only focusing on large size enterprise but also focusing on small and mid-size business environment. So based on the business requirements, accordingly the application is made available, so it can take care of the business requirement, and that is also going to impact the overall cost. Small size can businesses can avail this product at a lower cost in comparison to the large business, but totally depend upon what is the overall requirement of the various enterprise. Correct. And with all these points, if you look into the market position of the Oracle Fusion Financial, this has become one of the leading products available in the market today, because it is not only supporting the small and mid-size companies, but also the large-size companies, and it is fulfilling the current business requirements. It is making sure that all the statutory compliance are in place, all the business processes are maintained at par with the global practices that are being followed. Okay. Now, just an example of some of the industries involved in the usage of this product, right? So the product is highly in demand in these industries. So it includes the top industries across the globe, like technology and professional services, healthcare services, manufacturing services, government and public sector, also adopting Oracle on a higher scale. Then we have telecommunication, financial services. Financial services includes your banking, insurance businesses, and shipping and logistics services. Those companies who are involved in shipping and logistics business. Now, various other industries also are there who are uh, actively involved in the usage of Oracle Fusion application as such, and this is just a representation in terms of count, like how many year how many across industry, what are the what is the count of the companies who are using the Oracle ERP application. Now this count is a count on a particular date, but actively this is being as of current date, this will be far more than this count, right? Just a representation to understand the overall usage of Oracle Fusion application. Now, Uh, Again, based on the survey, one of the highlights here, which is companies using Oracle Fusion across different countries. So almost around 86 countries we have where Oracle Fusion application is actively used. So more than 3.7K companies in UK, in US is using Oracle Fusion application. 744 is the count of companies in UK, 456 active companies in India. Then we have multiple other companies along with the count, and parallelly this count has been increasing day by day. And overall 86 countries Oracle has its presence, and this presence is increasing day by day with the various business requirements. All right. Then let's focus on some of the key features and benefits of this product team here. So first is comprehensive functionality. So in terms of Oracle Fusion Financial, the product supports all financial operations in a seamless manner, where it is the overall focus is on enhancing the overall efficiency in maintaining the business processes, right? So if you look into the business processes, we have hundreds of business processes in terms of financials that are there. So all those business processes can be effectively accommodated in the given application, and that is the overall objective of the application development, which is to enhance the overall efficiency in terms of maintaining the business related processes, specifically from finance perspective we are talking here. Then second is advanced analytics. So again, this is where the reporting tools is something which will be used here, so that timely reportings can be given, which is related to the key insights of the business, and based on the available information, the right decision making is something that can be done, and that is also made possible with the help of the application. How it used to work previously is, in order to generate report, either the applications were not capable of generating the report, or the data used to be taken out from the application, and manual workings, a lot of manual working was required to be involved. And what it used to do is, it used to take a lot of time, and complications were there that used to make the information either not available for decision making, or timely information availability of information was something which was not there. But now that has been resolved with the help of advanced analytics features of Oracle Fusion. Now next here is AI and machine learning. So as I mentioned before, now the focus on of Oracle is, to the extent possible, bring the business processes under the preview of AI and machine learning, so that automation can be brought against the transaction, reducing the manual efforts, increasing the accuracy, right? So less manual effort, less chances of errors, more accuracy, right? But that doesn't mean that it is going to eradicate the requirement of the human efforts. At the end, it is the human effort that is required to take key decisions, right? So, to the extent possible, AI and machine learning feature are available in the application, and timely the application is being upgraded to make the business processes at par with the latest available enhancement in terms of AI and machine learning. Then again, global compliance support. So as I mentioned, this is an application which is not designed only for a specific region or country. It has been designed considering the global business requirements across all the countries, all the regions. So it has been make sure that whatever application is capable of doing is at par with the applicable compliance standards of the particular region, particular country, and ultimately which is the enhanced user experience. So that is one of the key components or key benefit, is to create or develop an application which is going to enhance the user experience as such. So application should not be very complex that user should not be able to understand that, but it should be an application which can be easily understood by the users, easily can be used by the users, and overall objective is to give user more satisfaction in terms of using the application, in terms of maintaining various business processes, right? Previously, it was not the case, where the application was quite complex in nature, but no more case with Oracle Fusion, right? So these are some of the key features and benefits. Now, let me give you some more key insights in terms of technical insight in terms of this application, right? So there are some key components that I mentioned here. I'll try to explain it here with uh, in terms of Oracle Fusion. So that is going to give you more insights on the application here, team. So first is the organization who has developed this. So it is Oracle Corporation, a US-based corporation who has developed this application. What is the deployment mode that we have? The deployment mode is cloud. So cloud means over the web. This can be used. So just you need an system, you need a internet connection, you need a valid URL and credentials in order to configure and use this application. So again, it's a cloud-based application. So anytime, anywhere access is something that is made sure here. What is the deployment model? So deployment is SaaS model. SaaS means software as a service, means the subscription model has been which has been deployed by Oracle is a software as a service, means you have to subscribe to services. You have to pay to Oracle to subscribe to services. And when I say you have to pay, means the business needs to pay for the subscription of various services. The model has been software as a services that has been deployed in this particular application. Now, next is maintenance and upgrade. So, who is responsible for the maintenance and upgrade for this application? So, in comparison to the previous application where the maintenance part always used to be on the businesses, which required maintaining a separate team of expert on doing those maintenance. Now, this is being taken care by Oracle itself, where time to time maintenance upgrades of the application is done by Oracle itself, right? So whatever applications which are being used across the globe, whatever this they count, all the maintenance and upgrades are taken care by Oracle itself, and which in turns make sure that the highest standards of maintenance and upgrades are in place for the maintenance of this application, right? So that is also one of the important point in comparison to the previous versions of the application in terms of other application, that how Oracle is taking care of the maintenance and upgrade of the application. Now, next one is installation. Do this application requires a separate installation in your system or in your machine? Answer is no. It's a web-based application, so no separate installation is required. Just you need a valid URL to access the application along with the credentials to log in or sign in into the application. Now, what is the comparative cost, right, in terms of business, right? Not in terms of consultancy, but what is the comparatively cost and why this product has become one of the leading edge product is the corresponding cost that is involved. Now, what happens here is the cost of this product is lower because of a reason of a model which is pay as you use, right? So what does it mean? Each and every business or each and every industry may have their own requirements in terms of various business process. So what Oracle says here that whatever features, whatever functionality that you are going to use, only you have to pay for those, right? You need not to pay for the whole application as such, and that is what is going to make the cost of this product, cost for the usage of this product lower in comparison to the previous version, in comparison to the other applications available in the market, right? Example. So for example, as a business, if I talk from the financial perspective, let's say I have a business requirement where I'll be dealing in various supplier invoices and all, then I only will be subscribing to the services which are related to my suppliers. Same way, if I'm involved in the selling of products or services, then only I'll be dealing in subtracting the services which are related to the customers, right? So like that, if I'm also having some fixed asset or employee expenses related business process to be maintained. So accordingly, I'll be subscribing for those services, and accordingly, I need to pay to Oracle as a business, right? And that is what makes the overall cost part lower in comparison to the other versions. Now, user friendly, is this product more user friendly in comparison to the other applications or the previous version of the application? Answer is yes. It's a web-based application with interface. So more user interface are there, more web-based interface is there in comparison to previous Java-based interface. So yes, more user friendly the application is. And what is the standard timelines, deployment timelines for this application? So standard deployment timelines, if you see or compare with any other applications which are available in the market, where previously the timelines were 1 year and more, now the standard timelines of deployment of this product has been reduced to 3 to 4 months, right? So what does it mean? That this product can be implemented in a given business in a scenario in the next 3 to 4 months, and it can be made available to the end users who can use this product for doing the day-to-day business transactions. So that duration, which was previously 1 and more than 1 year, now it has been reduced to only 3 to 4 months, where we can deploy this product within this duration in any given business scenario, right? Now, next one is integration. So, is this product is capable of integrating with other application? Answer is yes, it is capable of. So, is it more complicated or less complicated? Now, the answer is it is less complicated in comparison to the other applications in terms of the previous versions of the Oracle, where the integration with other applications were more complicated. So now it is less complicated. It can be achieved within a very shorter span of time, integration with other applications, right? So next one is customization, right? So is this product is customizable as per the needs and requirement of the business? So here specifically I mentioned it is less customizable. What is the reason for that? The product has been developed keeping in mind the best business practices across the globe, right? So the more focus here is to bring on board the business practices which are widely followed across the globe, which has been designed keeping in mind the best business standards, right? Instead of focusing on individual business related business processes, right? So that is also one of the important aspect here, that more focus is to bring in the business the best in the globally the best business standards and best business practices should be brought here, instead of each and every business following their own practices, right? And because of that reason, the point which is mentioned is it is less customizable, because has been designed considering the best business practices and uh, compliance related standards across the globe. Now, scalability. So we have discussed this before also. Is it scalable depending on the needs and sizes of the business in context to the growth of the business? Yes, it is highly scalable product as per the business requirement, as per the business scalability. The product is also scalable, so that without the need of changing the whole product, the same product can fulfill the enhanced business requirements, right? And data security, one of the important point here. So who is going to take care of the data security here? Is my data safe from the business perspective? So answer is yes. That is where Oracle comes into picture. Data security is also something which is taken care by Oracle itself. Uh, by the deployment of the highest in industry standards in terms of data security, right? So less challenging from the business side, as no more the business needs to take care of that part. That is something also which is taken care from the Oracle side itself, right? So these are some of the key features, technical features of the Oracle Fusion, which is going to help you to understand the overall Fusion application in more detail. Now, team, let me give you some insights of the application, that how the application looks like as and when we access the application. So this is how the user interface of the application looks like. And you see, this is a web-based user interface, and here on the left hand side, you see this is as it's an ERP application, so it has various subject areas embedded into one single application only. So you have compensation management, uh, configure price quote, you have customer data management, you have financials, you have procurement, you have order management, human capital communications, and all. So all these business related processes are now embedded into one single application only. So what business needs to make sure, or what business needs to now work on, is all the business areas which are applicable for the given business. They just have to select those, they just have to subscribe those, and accordingly they can use the application. And tomorrow, if there's any new business process which is being added, so instead of switching the whole application, they can very well manage within the same single application only. So that is something which is one of the great utility of this product, right? So this is how the product looks like. Now, with this, let me give you some more insights. So, as of now, we are talking about financials, that what is financial suite, what are the key benefits and features of the financial suite. But within financial, if we do a deep dive, there are some important subject areas that we should be considering here. So, what has been done here within the application is the individual subject areas like financial management, human capital management, supply chain management, procurement, and all those have been subdivided into various business processes. So based on the similar business processes, those has been grouped together into individual sub areas, and these sub areas are called modules. So under financial management, what all modules are there? These are called individual financial modules. For example, general ledger. General ledger is one of the module where all the accounting related data will be stored. Then you have accounts payable where all your supplier related transaction payments related data will be stored and will be managed. Then you have asset management as the module where all your asset data will be stored. All your banking data will be stored and managed under cash management module, your customer data under accounts receivable, and same way payments and collection for all your payments and customer collection related data, right? So separate modules are there in the application, and each individual module is going to represent the specific set of business processes, right? Same way with the other subject areas also, human capital and procurement and all. This is how the individual subject area has been divided into multiple different modules. And when I say modules, the modules are not only restricted to this. We have various other modules also available as a part of financial management suite, right? Now, let me give you some details in terms of module here. So just an example here. So Oracle Fusion Cloud Financial Suite. So within Financial Suite, we have various modules which are available here. So we have divided the modules into two parts. One is the core modules. Core modules are those modules which you'll see the presence of in any given business scenario. Means these are some of the modules which will always be present in any given business scenario when you are going to implement for the Financial Suite. Same way, we have some other modules. These are industry specific modules, means as and when required, these can be subscribed for and these can be utilized, right? So in core modules, we have general ledger where all accounting related data is there. Then we have accounts payable or supplier related activities will be done here. We have fixed asset, all fixed asset transaction depreciation activities will be done here. Then we have accounts receivable, all your customer related invoicing, customer related payment activities will be done here. All your banking related activity and bank statement reconciliation activities is something which will be done here as a part of the cash management module, and these five modules become a part of your core modules which you'll see presence in every each and every businesses. Now, apart from this, we have multiple other modules which are part of financial suite, like intercompany modules for doing intercompany transactions, expense module for maintaining employee expense related data, advanced collections module for doing the collection related transaction, tax module for calculation of taxes, indirect taxes applicable on various transactions, supplier related transaction, customer related transactions. Then you have various other modules like Fusion Accounting Hub, revenue management, lease accounting, joint venture, right? So depending upon which industry you are working on, which business scenario you're working on, there might be a possibility where along with the core modules, other modules are also deployed. And this is how the overall module concept works, right, in Oracle. So maybe the case in one business only five modules are applicable, other business five along with the combination of these other modules are also applicable. So business to business, these requirements may be there. But as a part of ERP application, these modules has been designed, which are these are in place. So the subscription can be based upon the individual business requirements. Now, let me give you a pictorial representation that how the financial modules are interacting with each other. As it's an ERP application, I have already mentioned that individual modules, individual subject area, they operate individually, independently. Along with that, wherever there is any dependency, they are seamlessly integrated by Oracle side only, so that the exchange of information can be done from module to another. Right. So here, if you see, we have various modules, like we have tax modules. Tax module is closely related, or it closely works with the accounts payable module and accounts receivable module. Then we have cash management module here. Again, it works closely with receivable modules and payables module. Payables are connected with the asset on the dependent activities. There are various dependency in terms of payables and asset, and likewise these modules are already integrated in terms of various business processes. And all these business related modules or business processes related modules are finally integrated with GL, because GL general ledger is the module where all accounting related data is maintained. So any module, not only financials but any other subject area related module where any financial transaction is being done, which will result into the accounting entries. So those are integrated with Oracle General Ledger module, so that the accounting information can be transferred and maintained in the centralized module, which is your general ledger, right? So just a representation to understand the overall scope, how the modules are interacting with each other in terms of various dependencies, right? Now, with this team, let me give you the details in terms of what we are going to cover as a part of this training program. So, detailed understanding on that part, so that it is going to clear the overall scope of training for this training program. So, these are the modules that we are going to cover in this training program, which starts from the general ledger, accounts payable, fixed asset, accounts receivable, and cash management. So these are the core modules that we will be covering here. Now, one of the important point here, that are we going to cover only the functionality side of this core modules, or any other aspect is involved? Answer is no. We are not only going to cover various functionality, but we are also going to cover the configuration related aspect, which means that we'll be building the application right from the scratch, where we'll be configuring these modules, and any dependent configuration is something that we'll be doing here along with the functionality testing. Means we'll be building the application right from the scratch. We'll deploy the best business practices. What are the key solutions that are deployed across the industries? Those we'll discuss. We'll could do the configuration accordingly, and also we'll be testing various business related functionalities. Along with that, we'll also be talking about the various reports that are available in the application. So that is going to be one part of the training program. Along with that, we'll be talking about the security related aspect, how we can bring on security in the application. We'll be talking about Oracle Identity Manager, how to create user accounts, how to maintain the user accounts, how to bring on approvals or enable approval mechanisms in the application. We'll be talking about spreadsheet data loaders, FPDI data loaders, means how we can use the mechanism of spreadsheet to upload bulk data in the application. So that is in detail, in-depth understanding we'll have. We'll use that for uploading the data in the application. Then we'll talk about BI and OTBI overview. So these are the reporting tools, where for one of the reporting tools we'll take an overview, and for another OTBI reporting tool we'll be having in-depth uh, discussions, where we'll understand how to use the tool for developing your own custom reports, right? So that is also in-depth training we'll be having on that part, and we'll be discussing some of the AI machine learning features that are available in the application, how those features can be used, which are the applicable scenarios in terms of business processes where the AI feature is already working, and how those can be configured and it can be utilized, right? So that is something we'll be covering as a part of this training program. Now, uh, with this, let me also some deep dive, right? What is the overall process that we are going to follow here? So the overall process that we are going to follow is going to be a uh, classroom based training session, which means that on a daily basis we'll be having sessions where it will not only be a theoretical session, it will be a real time class demo where we'll be using the application in the day-to-day workshops, and we'll configure the application. So the way which the approach that we use in real-time business implementation, the same approach we'll be covering here, and we'll be utilizing the same, right? So it is not going to be a theoretical training by any chance. It is going to be a practical workshop-based training program where on a everyday basis we'll be accessing the application, we'll be doing the configurations, we'll be discussing the key business solution, we'll be doing the testing, we'll be doing the reporting along with these individual features that we are going to cover as a part of this training program. Now, some of the quick work roles and profiles, because this is also something which is important, that what is the outcome of this training program, where exactly we can expect opportunities. So these are some details on the uh, roles that are available in globally in terms of Oracle consulting. So you have Oracle functional team as a part of, you can become a part of Oracle functional team after the completion of the training. You can become a part of the technical team. You can become a part of the end user, right? So what are these individual things? That is something we'll be discussing in the upcoming sessions in depth, in detail, so that you have an overall understanding that what is the type of opportunities that we can explore here. Then various work profiles that is going to be included here is the implementation, project implementation, the same thing that I explained earlier, that business implementation is something that we'll be talking about here. Various support related activities, testing related activities are the various work profile in this context which are available in terms of the career path. So that we'll be talking about in depth again. Now, just an example, just some quick details here in terms of the companies who are actually involved. So the product selling companies, Oracle Corporation, service providers means those companies who are actually involved in the execution of this application, or in implementing this application for various end user companies. So you have all the big four companies, you have Oracle Consulting, you have IBM, Infosys, multiple other players available in India, globally, who are involved in the usage of the application as well as implementing this application for various business houses, right? Now, team, let me quickly give you the details in terms of the training program. So it is going to be a 14-week training program, plus minus 1 to 2 weeks. So initially we'll be starting with the basics of the application, and then we'll start with the general ledger module training. That is going to be starting from week 1, somewhere between week 3 to 4. We'll be ending up this one, and then we'll be having accounts payable training week 3 to 6, account receivable training 6 to 9 week, and then cash management for week 10, fixed asset followed by week 11, 13, and system admin training for week 14. Now, along with the system training, admin training, will also be having the other aspects, which is going to be these ones. So these will be discussed in between the training programs, so that we cover each and every area in depth, in detail. So those will also be involved here as a part of this training program, right? So again, 14 weeks is the minimum deadline that I'm giving you in terms of training program. That can be uh, plus minus 1 to 2 weeks here. And what are the training objective, team? Let me also give you that details. So as in summarize, I have given you these details, but we'll be having also detailed discussion on these parts. So for the freshers to start their career in the IT sector, this is the training program has been designed that way. Then for the freshers, enhancing their knowledge and experience in the ERP domain is something we are looking for. And even we have experienced consultants who are already worked on this product or some other products. So in order to start the career in the IT sector or ERP domain, the training program has been designed. And if we have consultants who want to switch from their existing role into a Oracle Fusion Financial, so that is where this training program is going to be helpful for them. Now, team, let me give you some course features and some of the more details. So the duration is going to be 3+ months, 70 more than 70 hours of training. Classrooms will be there, sessions will be there, which will be the real-time workshops where we'll be accessing the application and we'll be covering various aspects of the application. The timings of this batch is going to be Monday to Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. IST, Indian Standard Time. And what we are going to offer as a part of this course, which is something very important here, lifetime access to video recording. So each and every session that is going to be there in this training program is will be recorded from our end, and the recordings of the same will be uploaded in the official Triotech portal. Access of the same will be extended to the students. Students can use this portal lifelong for the video recording. So you can use this recording for your internal reference also going forward whenever wherever you feel that we require these details for any specific topics or recordings are going to be available for you. Along with that, what we are going to extend is access to the cloud instance. So it is not going to be only a training program where the application will be demonstrated in the class, but along with that, even the access of the application will be provided to you guys, which is going to be a 5 month access right from the start of the training program. It is going to be a 5 month access along so that you can along with the classrooms you can also do the offline practice. Means after the classes you can do your own practice, you can explore the application, you can implement your own projects within the application uh, as per the discussions that we are going to have in the class. Then along with that, what we are going to offer to team here is access to the Oracle repository. Again, it's Oracle repository access will be given here, which is going to help you in accessing the detailed subject matter in context to the all the financial modules, right? Each and every subject area access with the updated notes will be available here under Oracle repositories. That access will also be given to you, right? So along with the course features, some of the placement assistance that we will be giving to you will be like one-to-one doubt assistance along with the class. Any kind of doubts that you have, one-to-one assistance will be provided by me in terms of the training along with the admin team. Then real-time project assignments. So the approach that we are going to use here is real-time project assignments. Means we will be doing one end-to-end project implementation right from the beginning, from the configuration side up to the functionality testing side and reporting. So the overall approach is going to be exactly the same which we use in day-to-day business implementation. So that is going to enhance your practical experience in terms of using the application. Then resume preparation. So resume preparation in terms of Oracle Fusion financial opportunities. So how an ideal resume should look like. That is where our team will be helping you out in preparing your resumes and apply for various opportunities. Then we'll also be helping you out in preparing for the interview questions and answers. So here we'll be having discussions on what are the key requirements in terms of interviews while you are appearing for various opportunities. So that is where we'll help you out in preparing for the same. Then one of the most important point here is referrals, right? So we, as a Triotech Institute, we do have our presence in the market. It's been more than like 15 years. We have ties with various companies who are involved in the Oracle Fusion financials, who are like consulting companies, end user companies, right? So anytime, anywhere, we have the opportunities from them, whether it's a full-time opportunity or freelancing opportunity. So that is where we'll be extending those opportunities to you so that you can effectively apply. And also that is where we'll be doing recommendations for our students who are trained from the Crytek Software Institute, right? So that is something we'll be doing in order to make sure that your placement assistance has been given here. And the overall objective is to secure a job in the Oracle domain, right? So in that context, we'll be working here. All right, some quick job referrals. That is something you can also see from our official website. So feedbacks from the students and all. And uh, some of the organizations where our students who are trained from Triotech Software Institute has been successfully placed in. So we have Deloitte, our students working in Deloitte, Accenture, Evosys, Capgemini, EY. We have TCS, Tech Mahindra, PwC, and multiple other companies that we have where our students have successfully they have secured a job in terms of Oracle consulting. All right. So the next point here in terms of the course fee and early bird or ongoing early bird offer. So the training uh, program has been provided at the cost of 25,000. So the cost of this program is 25,000. But we have an early bird offer which is going on today only strictly for today, which is you can avail this course at the rate of 22,999, right? So what does it mean? If you make complete your enrollments by today, so you can avail this course at 22,999, and along with the early bird offer, we are going to extend the access of the server by additional 2 months with the monthly worth of which is 6,000 for free. So what does it mean? That along with the 5 months access, you'll be also be getting additional 2 months access if you enroll as a part of early bird offer, which is going only for today. From tomorrow, you can avail the training program for regular price of 25,000. Right. So all this access you can get today. How to complete the enrollments? The enrollment links has been already been shared in the Zoom chat. You can connect with the admin team. You can access the link and complete the enrollment process. In case you have any doubts and queries, feel free to reach out this number to resolve your queries. Right. All right. Now let me move to the questions and answer round. Let me take some questions which are there on the Zoom chat here, team. So let me quickly go through those questions. All right, team. Also, let me unmute uh, you guys so that in case you have any questions, you can directly mention those questions here. Let me do that. All right. So now you can unmute yourself, team. In case you have any questions, please feel free to ask those questions about this training program, anything related to the career paths, anything related to the enrollments and all. Feel free to unmute yourself and ask the questions. All righty. So yeah,
Hi, Abhishek. Can you hear me?
yeah, sure.
Hi, Abhishek. This is Malik Arjun. Good morning.
Morning. Yeah, please go ahead.
I'm into Fusion's legacies applications. I work in JD
Mm-hmm,
Adverse and
mm-hmm,
PeopleSoft.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It's a like a bits of parts, not
Right,
completely entirely. So
right.
I have an experience of 5 years in this industry. But so if I get into this, would it be any certification given to me, or else you will just like give the direct and what your reference for the other company?
Right. So how it works is, if you are enrolling for this training program, so there are two things that will be making sure as a part of this training program. One is end-to-end configuration is something that we'll be covering here, along with the functionality testing of this product, right? So that is something we'll be doing here. Number one. Number two, once the training program is completed, the training completion certificate will be issued from the Triotech software training team, right? So that is something which will be there. And along with that, what we'll be doing, referrals are something that we'll be sharing. So all these three things will be done.
Okay.
Yeah, please go ahead with your questions.
Hello, Abhishek.
Hey, hi.
Hi, Abhishek, this is Baneet.
Yeah.
I have been working in Oracle from the last 3 years,
Mm-hmm.
and the reason why I'm going for this course is because I can explore other options as well, right? But
Right.
um, my question is that in my company, there are some people who are already working as an Oracle application support, right?
Right. Right.
They take care of not only financials, but they take care of other departments as well, like purchasing,
Right.
treasury,
Right.
and all that stuff. So this course would only help me out with helping just the financials, or you would give us the other department background as well.
Correct. So, what we are going to cover here, the core subject area is going to be financials. But within financials also, we are not going to only focus upon the front end functionality, because that is the majority of the consultants are aware of, like front end functionality, how to work on the application from the front end. But apart from this, we will be covering the configuration aspect also, right? Like how to build an application right from the scratch in terms of financial solutions, and then based on that, how to use the functionalities. Then wherever there is a dependent elements in terms of other subject areas, like something from the human capital resources side in terms of the employee management and all, then something from the procurement side. So those subject areas will be doing a touch base of, right? We'll be discussing those dependent elements, and we'll see how those areas are interacting with Oracle Fusion financial stuff, right? So that is something we'll cover. But
Okay, so
that is not going to be the case. Like we'll be doing specifically human capital related configuration or supply chain related configuration. It is going to be more specific in terms of the business related processes, right?
okay, okay. So in that case, if someone comes to me from
Mm-hmm.
AR, I
Mm-hmm.
would be able to handle the queries of AR as well.
AR anyways is a part of financials only, right? So all
Yeah.
whether it's AR, yeah.
For example, if Treasury comes to me
Mm-hmm.
and they're saying that I'm not able to download this report, or there is
Correct.
some problem somewhere, would I be able to take care of those things as well?
In context to the specific modules, financial modules, yes. But if it comes to the specific module, like if something related to treasury module in terms of reports and all, so that is no, because that is all together a separate module. But something which is a part of admin related concept, right? So that is for sure you'll be able to cover. Right. So, for example, if someone comes to you and asking for the procurement query, so that is a part of procurement subject area. But if anything which is well within the scope of financial modules or system admin thing, that will be able to answer for.
Uh, if you're talking about system admin thing, what do you have in those ones? Like anything access related, or any um, software something? I'm not getting it.
So it is more on this side. Let me bring that screen again here. So when it comes to the admin training, it is more on the security related aspect of this application. We'll be talking
Okay.
about the identity manager, where how to create the users, how to assign the roles to the users, or overall user management. We'll be talking about the approvals, then spreadsheet data loading that we'll be talking about, and some of the reporting tools we'll be talking about.
Okay, I just remember one of the example
Mhm,
where my colleague was asking me, no, not me, like asking Oracle support
mhm, mhm.
to unmask the bank account. So what do
We'll
you
be
think?
covering
Like,
that. We'll be covering that. We'll be covering that. It's a part of,
will be
yeah,
covering all the stuff? Okay,
correct, correct. Bank accounts will be covered here.
all right, all right. So related to those one, I mean, those things would be covered here, right?
Correct. Correct. So here the case is we will be covering all the financial aspect, but also if there is anything which is part of the financial and it is also has it's a, like kind of shared data with some other modules. So those things we also will be covering here, right? So at least from the financial perspective, we are covered overall in terms of various business process. That is something we make sure. And bank account is one such thing.
Yeah, just an example I just gave
Yeah,
it to
yeah,
you. Okay,
right,
no
right, right.
problem. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Hello. Hi, sir.
Hey, hi, Sriram.
Yes, sir. Uh, this what about this taxation part, sir? It will not be covered.
Correct. So taxation is a altogether a separate module, and moreover, the things are like that. Region-wise tax solutions are there. However, tax module do have an interaction with the accounts payable and account receivable module. So we'll understand in that context how taxes are calculated. What are the some key aspects of taxes? That is something we'll discuss and we'll explore. Uh, what dedicatedly will not be doing is implementation of the tax module in context to the specific regional requirements. That is something will not be there. But discussion around taxes in terms of functionality, in terms of the applicable tax related configuration. We'll be discussing those, but dedicatedly configuration of the tax module is something going on.
Oh. So again, I'm having total 10 years experience in accounts.
Right.
Uh, from the last 1 year on, I'm not doing anything. Is it possible, sir, for getting job in?
Correct. So for job related queries, let's as you have a gap of 1 year, let's have one-to-one discussion. Let's connect with this official number here. Let's have a discussion on that part. So how we can work on this part that we can discuss.
Yesterday, I called to the one number, sir, but no one will lift the call.
Sure. If you can call again today, let me make sure that
Yeah, okay, sir. I'll call
you
today.
get the response. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, team. Yeah. Please go ahead.
Abhishek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
So what I understood is like from 1 to 5, each module covered from the beginning to the end, like from
Correct.
scratch to the full length.
Correct.
Like if we take fixed assets,
Right.
then we cover setup, capitalization,
Right.
depreciation,
Right.
retirement, everything.
So
Okay.
let's put it this way. There are two aspects that we'll be covering here. One is the module related configuration, right? So the configuration where we'll be doing all the setups, and the second part is functionality, where various business scenarios in terms of various available functionality will be testing, along with the accounting and reporting part.
Okay. So if I go to a customer, if a
Mm-hmm.
customer asks me
Mm-hmm.
to set up the accounts payable, so I can set up the accounts payable, like
Right.
configure the accounts payable in the Fusion Financials
Right.
from scratch to the operations.
Right.
Okay.
Correct. And not only individual modules I will be talking about, right? So in order to configure these modules, some of the prerequisite configurations are also required to be done in the application. So right from
Okay.
that stage, we'll be starting. So what we'll be doing the prerequisite configuration, then we'll move to GL, and then whatever the dependent elements in terms of these modules configuration, all those will be covering so that at the end you have end-to-end solution for all these modules. So it is not like individual modules only, but end-to-end connectivity will be establishing here.
Okay. So it will be helpful not only as admin, but also we can go for the implementation consultant or something like that, right?
Of course, right. So in today's session, I have just highlighted those roles here: implementation, support, and testing. Again, in tomorrow's session, we'll be discussing these things in detail so that you have in-depth understanding in terms of the job profiles and all. Yeah.
Okay. The last one. So if, this is the same link for tomorrow's session, or it will be changing?
Yeah, the tomorrow session it will be the same link. You can access the same link for joining the session. Same time it will be, and then from day after tomorrow, the new link will be shared where we'll start with the regular classes.
Hi, Abhishek.
Hey,
Praneeth
hi.
here. Yeah. So in our company, what they do is like the help desk people, what they do is they do testing in every 3 months or 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think? Like, would it be covered in this course, like everything?
Again, every 3 months, 6 months, what they do?
Or they do UAT testing?
Okay, UAT testing. Okay, yeah. So, as I explained here, let me go back to the
Yeah,
slide.
you mentioned about the testing, but
Right.
I'm not sure if like it happens. Okay, real-time project assignment. Okay,
Right. So basically,
so
what does it mean? The approach that we are going to follow here is going to be a real-time project assignment. Means what all stages that are there, including UAT, KUT, CRP, exactly the same manner we will be following here. We'll be discussing about the individual project stages, their inputs and outputs, right? And so that objective here is at the end of the training, a consultant is aware how a overall project works, how a product is implemented and given business scenario, right? That is going to be the approach here.
okay,
So,
all right.
right.
And tomorrow, the class which is going to be happen. So before that, do we have to pay, or we can just take the tomorrow class and then we can decide for the third class?
So the thing here is this one early bird offer. So if you register by today, you can enroll under the early bird offer. So the cost of early bird offer is 22,999, and from tomorrow it is going to be the regular course fee only, right? So that way it will work. And
So
something important
from
here is
tomorrow,
the
like
yeah, right.
tomorrow, we can because this, to be honest, this class is just like overview.
Mm-hmm.
But I really want to get the demo where you would teach us, and then I can decide whether I want to go for third class or not.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry to interrupt, Abhishek. So I just want to make a small announcement, team. So as we mentioned just now, so only for today we have this early bird offer price that is 22,999 with 2 months additional server access. So this offer is only for today. Who from tomorrow the course price is 25,000. So whoever interested, I request everyone to please reach out to us and discuss your queries, and you can confirm the enrollment today by itself. So to avail this early bird offer, tomorrow also you can enroll, but the price will be 25,000. Okay, let's wind up the session. Let's catch up tomorrow,
Yeah.
team.
All right.
Thank you.
So thank you, team. Thanks for joining. Let's connect back tomorrow. Thank you.